Hello and welcome to the deciding game in the round of 8 of the ESL DoW3 Cup for Europe. This is Bikerushownz as the Eldar versus JBJ as the Orcs. And this is the first series we've had go to the third game. Very aggressive, multitasking Bone Singer. It's going to be interesting to see where the Orc sets up his base. He's going to do a very middle, very aggressive push here. Probably try and close the bridges sometime soon. And this is going to be my last game cast for the day. So forgive me if my energy is a bit low and my voice is getting a bit crispy. I will be casting the last game of the quarters, which will be Spectre versus Vindicarex tomorrow. And both of the semis and possibly the final as well. And then if I have time over the rest of the week, I'm going to try and do the top 4 of NA as well. So we have some early fights going on here from our Orc player pushing up with these boys. Good Plasma Grenade going to hit here. Boys trying to hype themselves up a bit too close to the fight. Going to move down to the defense of this war tower, but this other squad going to go full in, going to get hit by another dead-on Plasma Grenade, and then another. So it's not looking great. There are some Gretchens going to get in here and try and melee these Dire Avengers. Dire Avengers are going to come down, see what's happening. They'll spot the war tower and then head back up to the safety of their high ground. The Eldar have taken and listening posted up the bottom middle point. Both players have then taken their sides. The war buff going to go up from their tower, while the Dire Avengers just keep kiting back and trying to deal with these boys. Webway Gate going to be moved back here, but not too far away from the Orcs, so that they wouldn't... Ooh, good Plasma Grenade hit, so that they won't be able to deal some damage to it, possibly. Chasing these Eldar down. These Eldar are just going to get straight out of there. Not liking it. Going to want to probably now wait till they're striking Scorpions. Decent grenade hit. Once they get their striking Scorpions, they get a very big power spike. These Orcs actually going pretty all in to try and take out these Dire Avengers, and I don't think they're going to get it. These Dire Avengers are going to scoot off to safety. Some boys hyping up over here. These boys were looking like they were pretty all in, but these other boys going to save them by getting into melee combat with these Dire Avengers and chasing them away, but they could get caught here by some Dire Avengers here. That's going to be a Plasma Grenade hit, and that's definitely going to finish off this squad. And now this squad is in for possibly getting a bit down. They're going to get slowed down here a bit by this Bone Singer. Webway Gate is moving down here to a safe location down the bottom. Bikerushownz 4 now giving up on this top side of the map, which is going to be in control of our Orc player JBJ. Bikerushownz is then likely going to look towards here and towards pressuring the shield generator with those striking Scorpions. So far, just strong hold on this bottom side of the map, and JBJ is going to have more of his buildings towards this top side of the map, with a second war tower now going out very aggressively on Bikerushownz's side of the map, going to really make it so that the Bikerushownz cannot move across the map without being noticed. Both elites now coming down. Seeing the Storm Boys come down, Bikerushownz is going to run down. His striking Scorpions, ever aggressive. Going to come down here. Either hitting on this or going down to check the point behind it. He's going to hit on the shield generator for now. Still pushing up with these Dire Avengers, trying to threaten the Orcs, keep them from doing anything too drastic. Found a Gretchen up here. Gonna get a free kill, but the Gretchen will see that the Webway Gate is going to be up there. Ooh, gonna dodge that pretty nicely. Finish off this Gretchen. Finish off this Gretchen. Nope. Striking Scorpion's gonna jump back. Oh, 2 missed Plasma Grenades there. But this truck, not going to be too good. Going to hit the stun on the striking Scorpions, which is going to go well. Plasma Grenade on the truck. Gonna hit the stun on 3 of these Dire Avenger groups. More clumped Dire Avengers getting hit by bad stuns. And these Striker Scorpions now in a bit of trouble, although they still have a decent chance of getting out of here. Suicide Boy's gonna hold them down a bit. Too many boys surrounding them, gonna hold them down a lot, but they're gonna jump out of there. Dire Avenger's gonna keep them safe. Sneaky Bone Singer giving Bikerush some great vision over here. And Bikerush is going to just retreat out. Oh my lord, what DPS does this do? Doesn't even give him a damage number, that poor little goblin. Isn't even given a DPS number. And this is, you know, quite unfair. This is bullying, if anything. This is cyberbullying. Can't do that to a poor Gretchen. Striker Scorpion's going to come back here to heal. Got a Dire Avenger squad that's going to hit this top point. Very much a fan of this move. Boys do seem to have noticed this and are coming down. Very interesting place to put a Soul Shrine. I'm not sure about this. The Dire Avengers know the boys are chasing them and so are going to set up as far away from possible. Going to try and rush this down, but they're on attack move, so they're now going to hit these orcs. And, ooh, just in time to see a big hit there on those Dire Avengers. More Dire Avengers clumping, getting hit by bad stuns. Bikerushownz really would like to see him getting a few splits here. Trying his best to micro these Dire Avengers into a more beneficial situation. Looks like his Scorpions are going to be hitting these points now. His point at the bottom is going to be slightly vulnerable. But he is now sort of trading out for the top map. He will lose these Dire Avengers for no damage at the top, which is kind of upsetting. And now actually Bikerush is in an awkward position where he kind of has no army. His Striker Scorpions are going to come down here, clean up these boys, and finish off what his Dire Avengers were trying to do. There is a truck coming. You can see what he can manage to do here, but these Striker Scorpions just kill these buildings so fast. And then the Bone Singer left to capture this point, and the Striker Scorpions is just going to get out there. These boys now hiding down here managed to take out the bottom side, but both players here on quite a low economy. The Orc player, having lost his power nodes and only taking requisition nodes, is actually probably in a worse spot here, because we can see that the Eldar are in tier 2 and they're getting that sky portal up. These Dire Avengers getting quite badly caught there. We saw a stun hit them there. Orc's going to take back this point and going to start putting some hurt on this this shield generator. Single Dire Avenger going to be doing very little damage. But we can see now a Falcon is coming up to done. And when this Falcon gets here, it will do a lot of damage to this. That hero Bone Singer there, getting in there to activate the shield in order to tank one of those suicide shots. The Orcs, right now, very little resources. Striking Scorpions have arrived. Falcon is out. And now we've got to the next power spike of the Eldar, and these Orcs are going to get forced back. Good stun. However, with good focus from the Falcon, which is not going down right now, it could be good. Falcon's just going to pick the Scorpions up, and the more powerful transport of the Eldar going to give the Scorpions the ability to chase off this truck and get down to destroying some more generators. One power going up, probably. Yep, going up from this Orc. Whereas the Eldar still have this strong point up here. These solo boys are probably not going to be enough to deal with it. So they're going to give it a good go by the looks. Now running away when they see it. There we go. Scorpions down the bottom. Falcon just being aggressive up the top. Going to get hit by that stun, but it doesn't look like there'll be too much to follow up. That is going to be Weird Boy, question mark? Weird Boy. Not actually going to be that scary, but the Falcon is going to back out nevertheless. Still, very exciting Soulstone up here, hitting up some resources from hidden up here. Once again, Bikerushownz is down to the point of relying on a very small army. He has just a single Dire Avenger, but is relying on the power of the Falcon and the striking Scorpions. And we're getting to that sort of point in the middle game here now. We've hit the second point here. This Falcon is sort of hovering around being aggressive. The second escalation phase. But both these sides are just kind of building up to their late game. Unless anyone makes some big micro mistakes, nothing too bad should happen. The Elder are just going to keep the Orcs down. The Orcs don't look like they're managing to keep the Elder down as much as they have in other games. Just going to chase away this Falcon. A lot of damage going to be done here. Oh no! Falcon accidentally brought the Orcs onto the Soul Shrine, but it's just going to teleport away. Scorpions down the other side. Going to finish off the shield generator. Do a lot of damage, they do. Solo Dire Avenger taking this point down here. So the Orc is quite low on his resources in this game. And this has normally been quite a consistent thing throughout the series, is that, you know, one player will be holding on to the resources much better, and that player will almost always go on to win. So Bikerushownz is looking in a very good position now. This truck is going to try and back up right into Kyle's path. Going to get thrown into here, and depending on what's inside this truck, this could be a big fall. If there are two squads inside here, there are not. That is not as bad as it could have been. Although, was that his only truck? That was his only truck. Kyle and the Falcon are now going to push in here. Striking Scorpions coming in too. We have a second Falcon coming out. So this is now a very strong army, and unless the Weird Boy can get some magic off, it doesn't look like there's anything really to hold here. Single tank busters, but they're going to get caught up by the Scorpions. Weird Boy is actually going to teleport away to safety, so this middle place has just been given up suddenly. And it just seems like Bikerushownz must have kept the money down on JBJ enough that he just couldn't afford to buy anything. And he had no army, his one truck got caught out. And then, as soon as the second Viper came out, Bikerushownz just cleared the map. These Storm Boys cannot punch through this bottom base. Bikerushownz on over double the economy. These Vipers just rolling about mean that the heroes of the Orc just get absolutely destroyed. And it looks like now the Orc is in the position of having no one, with this Falcon going to finish off this. The Weird Boy is all good, double stun there on both of the heroes, but unless the Weird Boy is willing to move in there himself, which he is with the teleport, he's not going to do anything. Teleport immediately killing the Scorpions. Setting up that shield, very nice. Kyle jumping into a Falcon. But now they're just sitting in the base, and that is going to force the surrender from JBJ. Very decisive game 2 from Bikerushownz, very well played. Good series from JBJ. Best series that we've seen in the tournament so far. Could have gone both ways in some of those games. Did go both ways overall, at least once. So thank you very much for watching, and Bikerushownz now goes into the semi-finals to face Keyfree? Is that how I decided to say it? He's going to go face Keith in the semi-finals.